Hi, I'm Kim Wong, and today I'm going to introduce my new API that I just created. So, so its name is called SoccerAPI, and actually it's just a really simple API that's just for some developer who's interested to develop their application with some soccer team or league or country information. And yep, the function of API to is just to provide the data of some soccer information. And so in this tutorial, I'm going to the first part of this tutorial is to uh, introduce how to use my API and introduce the routes and function of this API. And the second section, I'm going to introduce some develop process that I used in developing this Soccer API. So let's introduce some routes in this API. So I got three models in this API, which is country, league, and team. And for my country model, I got six routes. Actually, each of them I got six routes for it. And the first route is get all the country, and you can use it by entering this URL, which is /API/country. And for example, if I click this, oh, let me run my Node. Okay, so if I do /API/country, it will get all my country in my database. And so there are like so many. Okay, so the second route is to get the country by its ID. For example, uh, we want to get the Argentina, right? And we copy this and insert it inside the URL. Okay, so my path is wrong. Yep. So we access the path by /API/country/ID. Yep. The ID here is to specify my path, which is specify that we're going to get the country by ID. Next, we can get the country by name. So I change the ID to name, and we can search it by name. For example, we search it by Argentina. Also, it will return the results of like this country, which is Argentina, and it got its ID, its name, and code and flag. Okay. So instead of getting the data, we can also post the data. Okay. So if we're going to post here, and we insert the new country we want to create, and we say create. There it goes. Here we got here we got this new country, and I don't know why this error here, but yep, I'll cover it later. So instead of create a country, we can also update the country by using the ID. Yep. So here we update the country by using a put method. And we can also delete a country by using slash and the parameters with ID. And with the league, we have the same route for it, and like we can get the league by a slash and get all the league, and we can get the league by ID, we can get the league by name, and we can create a league, and we can update it and delete it, and we get all the same function for the team. Okay, so let's simply introduce the development process. First of all, I create a ERD diagram, which is very simple, and yep, I create I decide the model that I want to create. After that, I try to search for the data from the API, from the internet, and I use this API, which is the API football, and I use this function here to get the data from his API. So here you can see this is a raw database that I just get from his API, and like after I got all the data, I zip the file and convert it into my database version, which filters some useless properties of from his API. Yep. And after that, I connect my country, league, and teams API by using the reference, and yep, by referencing each other by its object ID. After that, I create the model, and the routes here that I just show you. For the controller function, controller method, I just stick with the routes function, and I just create 6 method, which is get, post, put, and delete. And yes, that's the introduction of my Soccer API. Hope you can enjoy it. Thank you.